Okay. Surprise, everyone. I am back. I actually didn't think I'd have time to stream this weekend, but plans changed a little bit. Um, got really stormy. We're supposed to go to the movies, but um, things didn't work out that way. So instead, I am home. I got nothing to do but play the game and stream. Got basically the night off. So, got myself a drink, got some other things, and we'll have some fun. Why not? I got nothing better to do. So, we are going to talk Doomgape. I actually have less Doomgape cards or Doomgape decks than I thought saved, but that's okay. We'll run through those and then we will build one from scratch. Why not? No way, late night live with the main man Maynard. Yep. We'll have some fun because I got shit else to do. um, let's start with my saved ones. And let's go. I think Dakin, maybe my first saved one. Let's just actually let's just see what saved Doomgate decks I have. Doom. No decks. Okay, so we got Kaya, Ren, and Realmbreaker, Tevish Zat, and Dakin. So we'll start with Dakin. I can't remember. Did I share this one on stream? I can't remember if I even had this deck built yet when I did my Dakin um, walkthrough. When was that? Monday? I might not have had that one built yet, or I might have started to build it. But either way, um, I think it is a Dakin Doomgape hybrid with Emperor Bones, kind of a looper deck. Yeah. Okay, so let's talk about Doomgape real quick. Creature Elemental. He's a 10/10 for 10 mana with Trample and Defender. At the beginning of your turn, destroy the last creature you control. Then you gain X life and X mana. X is that creature's base toughness. So, you definitely need fodder for Doomgate in order to maximize your potential with them. So what does that mean? We need a way to continuously bring a creature back from the dead so that Doomgate can either destroy it or bring it back to life after Doomgate has destroyed it. So that is the main objective there for maximizing Doomgate. So we got two ways of maximizing our effectiveness with them. We got Emperor of Bones, which, if you watched my live stream from yesterday, you've seen the power of the Emperor of Bones. And this is going to be our main fodder if we can get it out. Mindless Conscription. When this support enters the board, create a zombie token. When you draw a card, increase this card's level by 2. At the beginning of each player's combat, create X zombie tokens. X is this card's level. So it's pretty easy to get this level up. You just got to draw a bunch. At the end of your opponent's turn, this card's level becomes 1. So if you have Emperor Bones, he doesn't draw, he fetches. So he's not really bumping up the level on this guy. So instead, we got to use cards like Universal Surveillance, Cryptic Command. Possession Engine is also going to be fodder for Doomgate. So we won't be able to use the card's extra utility of gaining mana, but it does put a creature on our side to for Doomgate to eat, and we get mana from that. So there's a couple different little ways to get our get creatures for Doomgate. And so, yeah, I will just show you how the deck works now, because I think at this point, if you guys have been regularly following my channel, you probably know how the rest of the decks, how the rest of the cards work in this deck. Oh, great. It's starting us off with Space Dog. Great. He's one of the scariest quick battle guys out there, and his DAC is very mean. He was using Xenagos for a while, and that's when he first got on my radar. So we probably want to get Virtua no, let's get Doomgape down first, actually, because um, if we put Doomgape down without the Virtua Persistence, he's going to give us 10 mana because he dies, and then we just bring him back with the Virtua Persistence. Dragonhawk. I knew it. Okay, so let's play Tribute to Hunger, then into Doomgate. Actually, I probably should have did that the other way around. Get mana that way. Oh, Ashland. Ambiguity. No. Do not like ambiguity. We like certainty. Can I get the Sunken Ruins down? What is something that I can match? No, not a third ambiguity. Jeez. Get out of here with that. There? Okay, we're not doing this. Screw that. I'm not dealing with time bubbles right now. I'm trying to have a good time tonight. That gets in the way of things. If you see Space Dog, be ready. Okay, this might be a better board to start with. Oh, yeah. RNG was a lot more favorable to me this time. Okay, we want that Mindless Conscription. I shouldn't have played Blight. Why did I play Blight? Okay, now it's more acceptable. No good. Maybe this will work. Nah, not quite. You can get really creative with Blight Gems and try and see, like, okay, if I break this Blight Gem, but those gems are going to stay where they are. So you can get kind of technical with them and really figure out a puzzle. If you want to put the effort in, I imagine most people won't want to do that, but it's an option. Did you change something with your mic setup? So I have my volume all the way up and there's kind of a static and you're still not really loud. Oh, maybe something's unplugged or something's not plugged in. Great. How about now? Is that better? I fiddled with something on my mic, so maybe it's working better now. Let me know, because that would suck if my mic is not working right. Yeah, loud and clear. Okay, good. Thank you for letting me know. I had no idea. What is that about? I hope I don't need a new mic. But I do think I hit something wrong. And it wasn't quite fixed. But appreciate you letting me know. I always give Gaz a hard time about his tech issues, but I deal with the same crap, so it's all love. All right, we get a Doomgape. Though I wish we were getting in. I wish I had Emperor Bones in the other slot instead. Well, actually, no, never mind. We'll take that. We'll get our mana. No Virtue of Persistence. Did I lose it? Or did I never have it out in this battle? I might not have. There's Virtue of Persistence. Dang. A lot of tributes in play. Okay, well, we won anyway. That worked a little better this time. Had much better start. What's up with you, Dorn? I don't know if you're usually up late nights on Saturdays, but glad you're around. If it's just us two, it's just ride or die. Let's do another one. Oh, speaking of people I know on the forums, Ratnix. So, what creature do you sacrifice to Doomgape? I'm always up late on the week. Just got dinner with the wifey. Sweet. Yeah, we just had a dinner with friends. Out of town, and just got back not too long ago. Good time, but we were supposed to go to the movies, but it was a little too stormy to do much else. And then what's up with that? Why did I take 7 damage? What creature? I like to sacrifice the zombies because they return right away at the end of my turn. But if I have to sacrifice Emperor Bones, I'll do that and not worry about and then just try and get it back with the Virtue of Persistence. Or sometimes I'll just take my Doomgape out and I don't really have to worry about it. But tokens, I think, are the best. I think I'm going to put the Emperor Bones down first and then try and build him up and then bring the Doomgape out on my next turn. My mana is not doing a lot for me. So I'm really not getting a lot out of the Doomgape stuff. But at least we put Emperor Bones back in every turn if we lose them. So that's why I'm like, you need a way to, you need some graveyard recursion as far as bringing something back for him to deal with. Okay, we're going to lose Doomgape here, but we're going to get him right back. So it's all good. Tokens that come out end of turn. Whenever. Which action resolves first if you make tokens at the start of your turn? The token or the Doomgape sacrifice? That's a great question. I think I'll have a more definitive answer for you when I share the other decks I built for them. Off the top of my head, I'm going to say the tokens get sacrificed first. I'm not 100% on that, but I'm pretty sure that's how it's worked in the past. Okay, this is showing off what we can do a little bit better. Yeah, see, because I'm going to get, as long as my creatures stay on board, I'm going to get a ton of mana from the zombie stacks. The idea is that we're going to get a ton of cards into play here. And then Emperor Bones is going to build himself up, and then we're going to win that way. If I lose the Doomgape, then the zombies stay in and they can hit for a lot. This is why I prefer having Emperor of Bones stay in play, because he's the engine that helps make the rest of the deck go. But if I can't, I'm totally okay with the um, zombies putting in work. Dang, look at that zombie stack. Sorry, Ratnix. I think you were trying to do a bastardized version of Nalthazar's Nova Chaser deck. Unless you had Nova Chaser in there. But I'm guessing that you had the that dude in place. The Changeling Elemental guy. Okay, to better answer your question, I will move to Kaya, because I built that deck specifically for tokens to sacrifice. So we'll do that next. This one, yes. Why this Kaya? I basically just had a free slot for her. You don't need this Kaya, but she's cool. So what we can do is whichever one of these creatures we get out first, we leave them in play, and they're gonna generate tokens for us, and then we just sacrifice those tokens to Doomgape. What I like about Anim Pakal is when this creature attacks, this creature gets +1/+1. At the beginning of combat on your turn, create X gnome tokens. X is this creature's power. So, if Doomgape stays in play and Anim stays in play, every turn we're creating X gnome tokens, and they grow in size every time. Gnome tokens are 1/2s, so if you remember right, we get X mana and X life based on their toughness. So this little guy, she's got 5 toughness, and the gnomes have 2 toughness. So every time you create these X gnome tokens, you're doubling, or not doubling, but you're multiplying. No, you're adding by 2 every time you create a gnome token. So these little guys can get you a lot of mana because of their toughness a little bit buffed. Ocelot Pride, found a new reason to use her. When you gain life for the first time to your turn, create 6 Ajani Soldier tokens. The problem here is, I think right now the only way I can gain life is from Tribute to Hunger. So I may decide to put in some lifelink card in here instead, so that Doomgape triggers even when Ocelot Pride isn't attacking. So there's something you can do. But what would I take out for that? Maybe Muster the Departed? I guess so. Let's see if I have how about Dissection Tools? That gives us life link for the creature in the first slot. Yeah, so this will be good for Doomgate, because he can attack, gain life, create tokens for the Ocelot Pride, and then we sacrifice him on our next turn. And so, yeah. So this is just giving us tokens for fodder, and we'll figure out if tokens die first or tokens are create. Wait, no, I can't, because now I just created a situation where they aren't created at the beginning of a turn. So for science, I'll put muster the departed back in after this so we can figure that out. Okay. Chinmill. Good stuff. Even though we don't fight, there's still a combat phase. Okay, good. You took out my token that regenerates next turn, so we're not worried. I didn't post my live to Discord. Nah, I was lazy. Whatevs. You're here. Okay, Tribute to Hunger into Doomgape. Would be cool. Trying to follow along, but also look at cards in games some. Is there anything that you want explained? Because I can just do that for you, so you don't have to be distracted by leaving. Well, I guess we could grab a Doomgape. Shadowy Backstreet. No, I wanted that. Okay, that's not terrible. All right, if you say so. We can exile that one. Draw our cards. This actually would be a good creature for... Or this would be a good deck for Mindless Conscription, actually. Because she has that built-in draw in her ability. But it'll be nice to have these spirits to sacrifice as well. Cool. Good amount of mana being generated every turn. Let's see. Ocelot Pride. Is there a way? Yes, right there. Good. All right. We're going to create soldiers. We had Tribute to Hunger to do that for us this time, so that's fine. Let's get rid of her junk. We'll save Anim Pakal for then. Yeah, sure. Dissection tools. Why not? Chimel to. Oh man. Well, see, that's why we keep that guy in our back pocket. Oh shoot. I did not want to lose my Doomgape, but at least we get some mana there. Okay. I don't love this board state. So we have 2 token generators, but only one is really effective at the same time. Okay, we get a Doomgate. So maybe I'll take the Ocelot out because it's not going to do much for us. We have a better start with Anim already. And she gets a little buff there, so that's great. I suppose... No, we don't even need to do that. It's not really going to do much for us either way, because we're going to have to replace one of these creatures. Okay, we get a Fright token from the lifelink too, which is kind of cool. So maybe instead of Ocelot Pride, I think I'm going to do Mindless Conscription instead. Leave Anim. Or Anim. I don't know how you say it. Buff her. Or reinforce her, I mean. Oh, come on. All right, here we go. Don't need that Ocelot Pride, so feed her second with that. Use her second ability. See how much mana we get from it. 10, pretty good. I mean, the bishop helped that actually by exiling one of my creatures. So. If you don't use MTGPQ, she's actually pretty good. Oh, come on. Whip cracker. We win here. It's whatever. Although we lose a little bit of mana generation from having one less creature to feed for her second ability, I think the advantage we'll get from Mindless Conscription is probably better. He really did. What a meanie Bogini. Maxing our supports. Corpses of the Lost. When this support enters the board, create 3 Skeleton Pirate tokens. They're 2/1s. That's okay. Non-token creature you control dies or loses a reinforcement. Create a Skeleton Pirate token. On your turn, descend to this turn, create X Skeleton token. You know, I want to try something here. This might be stupid. This might not work. But damn it, I'm going to try it anyway. When I see loses a reinforcement, the first thing I think of is knowledge is power. Because we lose reinforcements at the end of our turn. So let's see how many skeleton tokens we can actually create here. I don't have enough draw, though. If you made a deck that uses the tree folk tokens, they're new and they're big, right? You know, have I created that? Not really. Not specifically, but it's not a bad idea. Let's see. What's a good draw that we want to play in here? Jeskai Revelation is not bad. Draw 3 cards. Great. Okay. We could try this. It's got some built-in removal and stuff. I mean, with Doomgape, is it hard to green-black to build for? No, not at all, actually. I built a Wrenn and Realmbreaker deck that I'm going to share with you guys in a little bit. But maybe I will build a Nissa of Shadow Bows deck for you guys in real time. Okay. Let's just put out MTGPQ. Why not? No need Eventides right now. So let's put out another. I'm a little bit worried about losing him, so maybe I'll keep him saved in my hand so that I can either Okay, Doomgape. That's better. I was going to say I could either save him and sacrifice to her second ability or wait until he gets removed somehow. All right. I don't need that Doomgape, so I will put him in my exile and use it for my second ability. I don't know why you need Enduring Innocence for a Johnny. He generates enough loyalty on his own that you don't need somebody generating a bunch of loyalty. I don't know. Maybe there's something they're trying to do. All right. I don't think I need these Eventide Shadows. I think that's probably just... I don't know. Maybe I do. I just feel like it's probably going to help him more than it helps me. Can we get some Knowledge of Powers? Okay, what do we get here? I'll put him into play. Get a Doomgape. Yeah, see, all it did was really help him. I don't have enough removal probably in this deck. Oh, I lost my Doomgape. Why? Why when I start to stream, I just can't keep a Doomgape on board? Okay. Got my corpses. I don't like the lack of removal in this deck. All right, well, the Knowledge is Power didn't do a lot for me there, unfortunately, because I just don't have enough draw in that deck. I need something to draw more or something. Need removal, need more draw. What are this Kai's abilities? Okay, yeah, that we can I can tell you that. I really pretty much almost always use her second. I feel like that's her best ability by far. Her first ability sucks. Her third ability is alright, but it's kind of situational. This Kaya. Bodiless Grab. Your opponent loses 6 life and you gain 6 life. You gain hexproof until the beginning of your next turn. Yawn Snore. Anima Resilience. Draw up to 4 cards. The last 4 cards in your hand draw or gain mana equal to 2 plus the number of creature cards in all exiles. Create 4 white spirit tokens. So, Inevitable Defeat would be a good thing in this deck because it's exiling creatures. So exile, and then Soul Draining. Exile target opposing creature. That creature has 1 or more evergreens between all this junk. Your first spirit creature gains each of these evergreens that the exiled card also has. Otherwise, create 6 white spirit tokens. Most of the time, you're creating 6 white spirit tokens. But it's, targeted exile. So sometimes you need it, but hopefully you don't have to. Pretty good A2, just expensive to spam. Yeah, it's just not really optimized for that ability. So this deck is just not really playing all that. I think I'm really just using her because she had an extra slot available. Otherwise, I probably would not be playing her. But yeah, 2 exile cards, exile, and exiling a bunch of stuff. So that hopefully helps to feed her second ability. Corpses of the Lost was okay. But I think Mindless Conscription is going to be just as good, if not better. So we'll do that instead. Okay, let's see if this works a little better. I need, actually, I think instead of an Eventide Shadow, it leaves me a little vulnerable, but we did put some extra removal. But I want Rite of the Moth in here to bring back my Doomgape and stuff because I keep losing it. And I want something to keep him alive a little longer, or not necessarily keep him alive longer, but some way to bring him back. And then if he dies, then he goes into my exile, and that's going to feed her second. So Komuro, is that the guy who argued with Gauze about how good Aminatou is? Is it? I thought it was Ishigami. It's not the same guy, is it? But he was pro Aminatou, right? If I remember correctly. I don't know why he went for a black match. There were plenty of white matches for him to go for. Okay. Problem is, play Doomgape now. I will lose him. Isn't it our Komuro? Is there a Komuro that I'm... Maybe I'm just bad with names. Stop taking my matches away from me. We need to defeat him inevitably. Would be great. We're not going to get there on this turn, I don't think. So I will play this instead. Shoot, a Volt Strider. That's not fun. We get some mana. I think we'll take out both his Dragonhawk and his Volt Strider. Yes, Volt Strider, Doomgate. Oh, and something else too. That's nice. Yeah, we need Yikes, this is a fast aggro deck or something. Yeah, if it's Ishigami, he likes quick setup decks, so not surprised there. Okay, so Doomgape and Impakal. I would save the Doomgape for next turn if I needed to. But instead we get our gnomes out, so that's good. And then let's grab a bunch of our removal if possible, because I feel like we're going to need it. Twin Flame Tyrant. Okay, yeah, I see what you're doing. Ouchies. All right. But we're good. Get some life back with Tribute to Hunger. Hopefully take out a few things with our inevitable defeat. I don't know. Do I have enough mana to hit it? Yeah, with the Tribute to Hunger, we should be able to. Okay. Okay, we got rid of that. Let's keep the zombie around and see how much mana or how much zombies we generate here. Not much. So I think we get more out of our gnomes. Although, if we use our first ability, that's drawing for us. So we might get more zombies than anything. We don't need those white spirits, so we'll replace with zombos. Okay, that's a good amount. And then we're going to get a bunch on our next turn. Or before our next turn. At the end of their turn. Look at that. See, that's way more. That's going to be way more mana than the gnomes would generate for us. So you just kind of got to take your pick as to which one you want to keep on board. This is good. We got a ton of Doomgapes ready to go. I should have saved that Tribute to Hunger. That was kind of dumb. Are those the only zombies I made? That kind of sucks. I should have went with gnomes. Oh well. Well, we win here anyway, so. All right, so this deck was definitely because I know I'm winning. Because 40 is more than 30. That's really the only reason. Oh, you won easy. Yeah, exactly. That's why I wasn't worried. But yeah, normally, if I was paying more attention, that would have been a better. Okay. What other Doomgape decks did I have? That one's cool, but I don't think it's optimized, so I'm not gonna. Oops. I'm not gonna do that here. I will present it later if I make some big revelation there. Then I'll come back to it later on. But I think I'm done with it for this stream. I gotta learn how you top guys play. I really wish I could watch Zivert play through a coalition event. Oh yeah, I have Tevish Sat. So maybe I'll do that one next. Tevish Sat. That's a cool idea. I should play but I hate this coalition event. So watching me play is not going to help you play this coalition event. But I'll play it on stream. Why not? I got nothing better to do. Okay, so this is Tevish Zat. So he gets little buffs or little benefits from because of his kit. He gets little benefits from sacrificing creatures. So he's actually a really good Doomgape planeswalker. For that reason, we got a lot of things happening here. We got Virtual Persistence, Mindless Conscription. The Gitrog is in here as well. He's a good pairing with the Doomgape because you get different options. You can either sacrifice the Doomgape with the Gitrog and get a bunch of mana that way, or you can keep the Doomgape around and sacrifice any one of these other creatures in the final slot and get things out of it. Chthonian Nightmare and Virtual Persistence is going to bring us back our creatures. Duretti Vanguard is here for a couple of reasons. First of all, that -1 is so good. -1 to destroy a target creature. We get it comes with 5 shields, so that's a lot of destroys in there. But the +1 is also pretty good. If I don't have a reason to use the -1, the +1 creates a token for us to destroy if we want. Only thing is, it has Defender, so sometimes it can come in the first slot instead of the Doomgape, and then you end up with Doomgape in the second slot, which sometimes means that you're going to sacrifice them when you don't want to. However, we can easily replace that construct token with any number of tokens in here. We got the zombies, we got Akhlazot's making bat tokens. It's a god, so when it dies, it creates a little support card. So benefits from destroying him. So yeah, I tried to make it so that these creatures usually have a benefit for destroying them when I can. So, Gitrog has a built-in benefit to sacrificing because it's what do you call it? Because of the abilities that it has when it destroys a creature. Because of that, we got card draw. So a lot of times I just sacrifice the Gitrog or sacrifice the Doomgape with the Gitrog because I want the card draw. That's great for Mindless Conscription. So this is actually kind of a sweet little deck. This one's a pretty fun one to play, actually. This one's a little bit better thought out. Hey, it's Kamuro again. I bet it's the same exact deck. That's so funny. Now we're playing him in Legacy right after the other. That's weird. It doesn't bother me that much, but I don't think that should happen. All right. Well, if you're going to give us a bunch of 5 matches, sure. Let me set up my board before I even get a chance to breathe. We'll save a Virtue of Persistence for when we need it. All right, so we're creating bat tokens too, which will be good fodder for Doomgape if he comes into play. And just to build his shields up, might as well create that construct. Save this Tribute to Hunger for when I need it. I think it's going to be a little bit tougher sledding for our buddy here because we are wiping his hand out. So, if you're going to just skip on 5 matches, then I'm going to shred you. No offense, but that's just how it goes. Oh, I forgot to +1. Oh, and also something to do with Tevish that. took out my bats, which is whatever. I don't love it, but this is what we can do. Fodder for his first ability. Get some loyalty. Get some gems converted. No bats because there was nothing to what do you call it? Nothing to wipe from his hand. So unfortunately, we got no bats. But we have this construct. So every turn, as long as we have enough loyalty, we can do that for ourselves. Take those out. Ritual persistence. All right. So we'll just keep those in our back pocket. Oh yeah, Etheric Amplifier is really good for token decks because you can get a pretty good buff out of them. And sometimes this little construct will, in some battles, this little construct actually gets to a decent size because of the amplifier and all the tokens I'm playing. So hopefully I can get there. Yeah, your Perilous Snare is not doing a whole lot for you, is it? We can construct. Nice. And then that was, I'll show you his ability there, why I got to double dip. It's kind of slow because Doomgape hasn't showed up. I don't know why. We can Eventide Shadow and get some stuff out of the way here. Do I even have any creatures in my... Yeah. So no reason to play Chthonian Nightmare either. Nice. Good amount of mana generated from the Eventide Shadow. Oops, I did not mean to play that again. Stupid Greg. Think he's going to mess me up by taking my black matches away. I made a lot more than you took away from me, buddy. Oops. Let's do this first. Not you. You. And so, it's the third time this ability is triggered this turn. Convert 4 gems to black. So, because we've used it enough, we're not only gaining loyalty, but we're converting gems. And so we'll have fodder. Finally, Doomgape. Jeez. Okay, now Doomgape takes that slot. And there's Gitrog, too. We didn't need Gitrog on this battle, but he can come in handy sometimes. See, we got that trigger to happen. We gained the loyalty, and then we converted a few gems. That's kind of nice. Nope, don't need to do that. We can destroy our construct. Get a little side Benny. Just for funsies. A lot of times he converts to green for some reason. Very rarely does he convert to black for whatever reason. So maybe I want to do this Gitrog Doomgape with Nissa of Shadowed Vows instead. But first I'll show you my Renin Realmbreaker deck. This one's fun. Did that haste the Gitrog? No, he comes with haste. It's a nice little thing about him. In a lot of ways, Gitrog is better than Doomgape, but that doesn't mean he's not lots of fun. I was going to say way more fun, but that's not true. I would say they're equally as fun for me. I was hoping to see Gitrog destroyed by Doomgape. Oh, well, it wouldn't do much, but it would do. It would just get us 6 mana and 6 life. Okay, so this is a much different Doomgape deck, right? So what's cool about this one is we got some token generators. We got Chalk Outline, Path of Annihilation. Though the Eldrazi signs that it creates are defenders. Gitrog, not on his own. You might be thinking of Aklizots, right? He can come back on his own, but I think he's bugged because the prompt to make him transform back from his land to a bat only works sometimes. I have no idea why that is. Okay, but when this support enters the board, ingest 6 at the beginning of your turn, process 1, create 3 Eldrazi Scion tokens. So the problem with this is that they have Defender. So a lot of times if you play Doomgape after the Path of Annihilation, he's going to end up in the second slot and therefore possibly kill himself. But in this deck, it doesn't matter that much because not only are we going to use his third ability to bring stuff back, but 6 can bring stuff back too. And they come back very highly reinforced. You have to have 1 card or less in hand for it to trigger. Oh, that's what it is. That must be why. I think you're totally right there. So maybe it's just me not reading the card. Omen Path Journey brings back a 6. And yeah, just a bunch of other stuff. Leyline of the Guildpeck is mostly there because it's a 5-color card and it's going to help me get things, get my mana bonuses boosted from his third ability. Let's just go for it. Osirak. This is a guy I see so often. Plays Reaper King, which makes it easier because Reaper King really sucks in Greg's hands. But this deck is cool because it showcases Ren and Realmbreaker doing Ren and Realmbreaker things. Okay, okay, yeah, this is fine. It's not ideal, but I think I'd rather play. No, we'll play Doomgape first, and then. But no, we can't do that because it's going to destroy itself before the scions are created, right? Did it not process 6? What happened? Why did it not create? Or it did not ingest 6. Is it because he's 5 color? Why did it not ingest? It should have ingested. See? No ingest. Is it because he's 5 color? I don't get that. Why? Oh, I hate that. I hate Phyrexian Vindicator. Convert gems from your opponent's color to void gems. Well, that's got to be a bug. Because that basically means it should ingest other colors. It should ingest any type of color. Yeah, exactly. Report that. I guess there's never been a 5-color creature. Or planeswalker. No one's ever thought to try that. But yeah. Okay, we got Root Resonator. Hopefully I can chocolate outline into a thing because great. I don't like Phyrexian Vindicator around. I'm not 100% sure what you mean by that. Tiebreaker logic in the programming. I am so not a programmer. Ugh, this is bad. Okay. Don't like that. Oh man, he's gonna crash into my Doomgape though. Oh no, I guess not. My Doomgape is gonna crash into him. Oh, but I die, so I get my life back. My life has returned to me. I don't know. I'm too stupid to get it right now. What you're saying. He does have trample though, so he can't do too much to me. Shoot, I keep losing them. Okay, we got our little scions. Kintry Severance would be great to take his stupid Phyrexian out. But that is why I like Red and Realmbreaker here. Because he can bring in a monstrous Doomgape. Why does he keep dying? Who, Doomgape? Because he's in the last slot. So now 6 is in the last slot. So 6 will get taken out. That sucks. That's better. See, he's in the last slot now. So he dies. But I get all my life back at least. Try and bring him back with third ability there. Let's see if he comes back. Doomgate. Yay. Nice try with your stupid Vindicator. I was missing that 6 was dying block, and then it's your turn. Okay, got it. Okay, yeah. That's all it is. Let's do one where Mist of Stagnation and Phyrexian Vindicator isn't in our way. Zero cool. I've run into him a handful of times lately. I may have actually played the same deck against the same Planeswalker and player. Kind of funny. Okay, Omen Path Journey. Love starting with an Omen Path Journey. Sweet. Okay, so Umbral Mantle, Chalk Outline. I think that's the right move. I don't know. Don't know for sure. Sab Sunin. Why is everybody playing the annoying stuff? Okay, I would like to get to the Umbral Mantle. Okay. Hey, why did it not generate some mana for me? Did they just like fix it yesterday or what? Do people not try to master cards in quick battle, or are they just gold farming? Personally, I just gold farm in quick battle. I try to get in and out if I'm not deck fiddling, as they say. You just don't get enough experience points from quick battle for it to be that worth it. Some people probably do. I don't. Okay. Um play chalk outline, I think. Not great matches. What happened? I thought I had a lot more green matches, but I think it's because he took my land out. Man. Why is my Umbral Mantle not gaining me mana, though? It usually gains mana when I block, so what is that about? They fix it. God, I hope they didn't fix it. Well, this is a wash. Umbral Mantle not gaining me mana was bumming me out. All right, Owen Path Journey into a Doomgape. I like that. He got three of the most OP creatures out lane. Well, I didn't get any of my removal out, which is double lane. I don't love losing them, but we do get them back. I thought your creature had to damage the opponent with Umbral Mantle, but it was. But I also got mana when creatures block too, so I know it's not supposed to happen, but as far as I know, I didn't see any change to that. So I didn't see anything that said that they fixed it. So unless they stealth fixed it without telling us, which is entirely possible and it's their prerogative, but man, it was sweet when it worked the way it did. I mean, it's such a good card already. It was definitely OP. Yeah, so there's 6 doing 6 things, bringing a Doomgape, and then we got a Root Resonator. Ooh, yes, there we go. Well, you were blocking Sab Sun with protection. Maybe that's it. Maybe there's something to do. Maybe that's where the bug lies. Something about taking, if your opponent's creature takes damage, then we get mana. I bet that's what it is. I think you helped us crack the case here. By the way, Webcore, stop watching. Forget I said any of that. But yeah, Ren and Realmbreaker doing Ren and Realmbreaker things. That's what we wanted to see last time. When this deck works, it's one of my favorite quick battle decks because of how crazy it can go sometimes with the creatures coming back from the graveyard. Doomgape and Umbral Mantle. I think I want to play the Desolate Mire so that I can build up loyalty. I actually don't mind playing Doomgape whenever because I can just get him back out with my third ability when it's time. It's like those Mythic Exile lands that always bring back the full mana card back from exile. They work better than described. Mythic Exile lands. Oh, are you talking about the hidden, the ones with hidden? Well, I think people don't totally understand how hidden works. Personally, I haven't found them to be that great as far as the hidden thing goes. I think they're decent because they have a lot of shields and they convert a good amount of gems. Oh, a decent amount of gems. I shouldn't say good, but 3 is decent. Which is kind of crazy because back in the day, converting 3 mana to your, or 3 gems to your color was like masterpiece level. And now it's just like, we've got commons that convert to 4. So things have changed in this game over the years. All right, we get a hasty Doomgape. They're not great for collecting, but very useful for us peasants. I still use them, but I use them in conjunction with other lands. Power creep. It's true. The game is so power crept that you guys are like, Dakin is meh. That's insane. 3 years ago, that would have been the most insane thing you could say, and people would just think you're trolling. Now people are like, you know, maybe there's something to that. I think the things that made him really good in standard rotated out. So I believe once things rotate out for Grist, we haven't seen a standard rotation where we lose like a lot of creatures that, or cards that came in while Grist was new. So I think things will change then. Okay, I got through my dailies. What else do I got? I haven't even started Who's the Killer. I'll just do that. I'll play some Doomgape decks for this. Not worry about it. Summon 5 or more spirits, destroy 5 or more creatures. Should I just play my Kaya? Because that we're going to be destroying creatures with Doomgape, and we're going to be creating spirits with her tokens, so sure, why not? I am brave? Not really. I just don't care anymore. That's more of it than anything. So we'll put in like, it's been a while since I've actually tried to go perfect in a coalition event. It's hard to call indifference bravery. Got a shadowy backstreet. You're going to help me by helping me draw a card. Okay. All right, we got Muster the Departed. Twilight Mire and a creature of some sort. There we go. Don't love that. Jeez. Gearhulk. Leyline. Galta. Galta. Jesus Christ. Where's our removal? No removal. Oh, well, we got inevitable defeat, but it's going to be a while till we get there. Shoot. Could you have played Kaya OU? Gris is terrifying. Yeah, but I don't have a deck for her. Alright, well, we got some stuff here. We do not have enough for a second, which kind of sucks. I thought I had Twilight Mire down. Did they get rid of it? Oh, come on. You took out the wrong one. Leyline. Alright, well, we're dead. Failed experiment. Do I just not have any removal in here? What the fuck? Do I... What do I do? Oh, we just give up. So I guess I don't need that Ride of the Moth. I need more removal. All right. Let's see. Oh, dang. I got 3 removals, and none of them helped me. Cool Platinum Coalition play. We die in 3 turns. Don't look at me as like an example of how to play Coalition events. Unless I specifically put out there that, hey, this is a good deck. Got me perfect. Consult your local coalition leader instead. This video is for entertainment purposes only. So we put a Doomgape. We got no way to bring it back, nor do we have a way to generate creatures right now. So, oh, come on with the ambiguity. Let's see. Can we get an Undercity Plague out? At least you're generating matches. Let's just get our stuff out into play, because with ambiguity, who knows what I'll actually get to play here. These stupid time bubbles. Oh, shoot. What's the time bubbles? With another ambiguity. Ugh. All right. Okay, phew, we didn't lose too much. Where's his ambiguity? Oh, it's still down there. Hopefully I can take it out. Oh, with the stupid time bubbles. Gross. I can see why Lars hates them. Yeah, they suck. They're great when you're playing them, but they really suck when you are facing them. See, man, they take out the time bubbles instead of the stupid. Do I need to play Eventide Shadow? Maybe I do. Instead of Undercity Plague. Damn it. I hate this. Damn it. This sucks. Oh, and you took out my freaking thing too. Okay. Did I take out ambiguity this time? Finally? No. Mm. God, stop taking out the time bubbles. That's another thing that's annoying about time bubbles. For whatever reason, your removal will target those first before the actual thing that generates time bubbles. So that is some BS, I tell ya. Okay, finally, something to generate some creatures. So this deck obviously has a lot of issues, so we are not using it after this event, or after this this battle. It's really struggling to get things moving here. Removal should target those are simple supports. I'm not sure what you mean by that. But yeah, if a card says that it's not triggering, or if it's targeting non-token supports, that's usually better. What happened to my Undercity Plague? Did I lose it? That sucks. God, I'm not generating much loyalty either. Oh, come on. Okay, Undercity Plague. We want. Okay, white spirits are created before Doomgape triggers. Great. Good to know. Fantastic. I'm not being sarcastic. It sounds like I am, but I'm actually not. Oh, the stupid time bubbles. Get out of here. Why do I have to kill the time bubbles first before I can actually, like, take out everything else? It's such bullshit. Oh, wait. It shouldn't take out my... Undercity Plague because it's not a. I thought it Undercity Plague when your first creature is destroyed, destroy the support, right? Let me read it again. Let's get an Undercity Plague out and see what happens. An Impacall. That'd be good. Undercity Plague. Let's read the text carefully. Clawed my way back because I was finally able to get rid of that ambiguity. Sunken Ruins, we don't like that. You know, maybe I need to play whatchamacallit. Okay, let's read Undercity Plague. When your first creature dies. Yeah, that first creature, not my second creature. God, what's these stupid frickin' time bubbles? See? My Undersea Plague was destroyed from my second creature dying. Bug report. Bug report. Sound the alarms. Well, that's good to know because that should not be happening according to the text of the card. So we can't use Undercity Plague with Doomgape, unfortunately, because Webcore. Okay, did we finally clear his side of the board enough? I guess we just play it like removal. Like a removal spell, I mean. Make me some gnomes. Well, at least we won. Did I hit my objectives? I think I did. F you, Johnster78. Error, something went wrong. I better have gotten points for sitting through that. Okay, well, it did get me full points. Hey, Card Master, Twilight Mire. It's only in here because I don't have the black and white one yet. Unfortunately, we do need to find a replacement for Undercity Plague. I guess I'll just play Eventide Shadow, right? That would have taken out ambiguity. You know what I'll play instead of Inevitable Defeat? I will play Mystical Teachings, and then if I need to, whatever one I need to grab, I'll grab. Tribute to Hunger, Kintree, or Eventide Shadow. Nico Bolas. I wasn't generating a whole lot of loyalty there. You know, I should put in something like Enduring Innocence. Actually, that's not bad because if I lose the Enduring Innocence to Doomgape, then I can just rely on the token it creates. Okay, that's something. Okay, sweet. White match. Get my gnome out. So as long as I can keep the Animpakal out there, then I can just every turn my gnomes are going to get bigger and bigger. So that's really cool. Chimmel, pretty good. I'm going to keep the spirits one time here. Greg is in the Dakin trap. He did not put enough mana generation in his deck, I don't think. Unless he's powering up a creature. How about Eventide Shadow? Generate some mana here. Oh, I probably should have muted one. I hope that doesn't come back to bite me in the ass. Yeah, sure, Doomgape. Moonshaker. Yeah. Greg be Greggin, because you play Moonshaker after you've played your other creatures or your token generators or what have you. But he don't know. Okay. Mystical Teaching, sure. And a Master of the Departed, sure. What is giving you Discover 4 every turn? Chimmel. That is why we say go chase Chimmel. You'd be such a better player if you read the cards, man. See, I have Chimmel, never used it. My guess is you never even read the card. Let's create some gnomes. This deck needs loyalty generation because I would like more card advantage, and to do that, I would like more loyalty so I could spam her second. But I'm not sure what I would put in, what I would have to take out to put a loyalty generator in here. I read it, I just didn't realize it was that good. Also, Mythic Mastery to all colors kills me on mastery points. Okay. But that doesn't stop you from reading the damn card. I'm just giving you shit. But yeah, I mean, a lot of times you need to play the cards to like understand how good they are. But the next best thing is watching a streamer. But no, it's an amazing card, and it's one that I use a lot. So when you do go into platinum, at least you have good tools. Like, I've seen your collection. You have good cards. You just haven't... You're not giving yourself permission to play them. At least from the screenshots that I've seen. I guess I could keep playing this. But I want Eventide Shadow in here. Oh, I do have Eventide Shadow. Hey, what's up, man? So are you Kumuro in game? Because I ran into you twice in a row. Online again after yesterday, I see. Yeah, I talked about in the beginning, but the Bonehound Horde Dragon Dinosaur was really the first card discovery I used, so I didn't really know what it did, and that was really recent. Yeah, I think I remember you posting when you first pulled him. Good card. I think a little underused. Huh? Yeah, LOL. Yeah, when I if you want to go back and watch those when I'm done streaming here, you might find them kind of interesting. You'll probably be like, "Come on, Greg," when you see how those battles went. I think you did okay on, or I should say you, because it wasn't you playing, but I think your deck did okay on one of the battles and then got kind of mopped on the next one. Oh, let's keep... Oh, wait, shoot. I should have... shoot, I'm going to lose Anim. Yeah, it was the Kalemne. Though this does help me hit objectives, right? It's a relatively slow deck, so I can't see myself not hitting objectives by just keep playing. I should have saved that Eventide Shadow. It's just an in and out deck. I didn't play for a long time without any removal. Oh yeah, that's pretty much why I was able to win, because like you just let your deck. I keep saying you. You know what I mean though. But yeah, your deck let my creatures stay on board, so it's pretty easy pickings once I got my side of the board going. It was an STA RP Loot Dragonhawk Twin Flame. As far as I know, your deck never cast STA. It was too focused on trying to get the creatures out, and so I just picked them off pretty easily. That's a good amount of mana. Cool. So we get our Anim back out, which should be good. I generated enough spirits, so I don't need to worry about that anymore. Just continue Continuing to play that. Oh, by the way, Dorn, if you're wondering why I keep enlisting gems at the end of the turn, that's Mustard the Departed. If Greg gets lucky with early Volt Strider and has both spells, then maybe. Yeah, there was a Volt Strider. I definitely saw Volt Strider, but I was able to take it out because I had removal in hand in the second battle. But he's stupid. Yeah, exactly. Definitely not a Greg deck. Yeah, decks without removal and stuff are not Greg decks. Didn't even notice the enlisted gems. What? I thought only a Johnny could do that. No, there are a lot of cards from PMA that create enlisted gems, so that is what's up. Well, now that it's kind of tuned, it's not a bad deck. It's slow, but it kind of needs to be because of the stupid coalition battle. Part of the reason I don't like this event, or most coalition events, they force you to play slow. Okay, so I see them now. So, yeah, I don't know how many PMA cards you have, but take a look at them because a lot of them create improved gems, and that's what enlisted gems are. Morbid at the end of your turn populate, then enlist 3 gems. Oh, okay, so Morbid ability is active as long as a creature has died or lost a reinforcement this turn. So Doomgape is doing that. So we populate and then enlist 3 gems. So populate is reinforcing a token, right? Reinforced token with the greatest base power. Yeah. Then enlist 3 gems. So we get the nice little green or white gem generation at the end of our turn. Trying to win in a minute and that's it. Yeah. No, I got plenty of those kinds of decks too. They're just not coalition decks. It's a smart choice, but completely by coincidence that I saw that, or that I just kind of assumed that you just enlist 3 gems every turn no matter what, but sometimes I play slower, of course, due to the fun of certain synergies. And that's pretty much what this whole stream is about, is just showing off things you could do with Doomgape. And they're mostly slow decks because that's just kind of how he is. The Renin Realmbreaker deck is actually pretty fast because of how quickly can spit out super reinforced Doomgapes. So that one actually is a pretty good quick battle deck. Sent you 4 decks, remember? Yeah. Well, I don't have them memorized, but you have sent me a bunch of cool decks. The Yugen Control deck. Oh, right. It's been a while since I've seen that one, though, so I don't 100% remember how that one went, but I remember it being cool. I'm pretty sure most of the decks you've sent me have been pretty cool. Okay, I just want to see, is there a Doomgape deck that we can use for the bottom node? Yesterday was fun. Good, I'm glad you think so. Oh, your reaction to the buff. Yeah. Too bad that's green black. Oh, I never made a green black Doomgape deck. I don't know why. I think I just got into playing the other decks, but when in deck, we cast 3 creatures power 4 or less. Can we do that? I mean, Doomgape doesn't help there. Yeah, okay, I'll do that. I already lost a match, so who cares about going perfect at this point? So let's do that. Nissa. Oops. Moonshadow 100k on third turn. Yeah, that was crazy. You know, I've never tried what do you call it? I've never tried doubling season with Nissa, with this Nissa in particular. But there's some things that actually work in our favor a bit. So we got Doomgape. And what else were we gonna play? Something that destroys our library. Do you want oh wait. This is not on my phone, so my little shortcuts do not work on here, so I have to type out everything. Destroy your library. What are our best destroyer libraries? Fanatic Aronis is pretty good. Dread Tiller. Create 2 Blight Gems to destroy. Oh, we could do a Blight deck with this guy. Man, Issa was so legendary back then. She's still good. It's just been such a long time since we've had good Nissa cards that people kind of forgot about her. But I think she's excellently positioned in the meta. She's got a lot of cool stuff that you can do with her. Had the feeling I encountered every third match. Let's see, what else can we do? Consuming Rampant Frogantua. That's gonna destroy tons of them. And it still works for our thing. None of these are same power. And personally, I like to throw in an extra creature in here. Lacid Prowler? I want something a little cheaper that destroys library. Really, maybe I wasn't playing at that time, but I didn't see her ever being that. This is a cool card too, but I already have a 3/3, so maybe I can't. Yeah. This works. Enduring Vitality has a power 3. Do I like Enduring Vitality more than Rampant Frogantua though? Maybe. This guy destroys so much library though. When every land card put in this way, seeded gem X's creature's power. We could play Omen Path. With Sunken and our favorite, Twilight Mire. Undersea Plague? No, we can't do Undersea Plague with Doomgape. Boo. What's a good mass removal card? 0 Point Ballad? Nettlevine Blight. I kind of like Nettlevine Blight here. No, actually, Duretti Vanguard. There we go. That's going to give us continuous removal. People don't play a lot of, whatchamacallit? Vanguard removal. So Doretti is actually a pretty good play here. We get like, as long as it stays on the board, we get 4 removals for the price of 2-ish. You do in coalition events play Doretti, or is that what we're talking about? Oh, Vanguard removal. Right. Okay. Oops. Oh, you play Vanguards. Oh, wait, sorry. You meant Vanguard removal, right? Oh, you play Vanguards. Okay. I wasn't sure if you meant Vanguard removal. But the right Vanguard is awesome, for sure. You don't think you master 1 Vanguard? Really? That's kind of crazy to me. Okay, Fanatic Aronis, actually, I don't mind destroying him. Well, okay, that takes care of that. Play that. Why did I gain mana there? Is there something about Fanatic Aronis I don't remember? No. I love playing Vanguards, but I think almost exclusively in coalition events. Oh, interesting. A lot of coalition mates are really into playing Vanguards. I just play. I'll play a Vanguard if it makes sense for me, but it has to be a good one. But yeah, our coalition's really into Nicole Bolas Vanguard, the Dragon God Pharaoh, which is an excellent card. It's like, oh man, I forgot how good that is. But I played the hell out of it, but it's a little expensive. So I haven't played it as much recently. But it is a fantastic card. I don't like that he has trample. Because even if I get a Doomgape out, he can run over it. Hopefully we don't get to that point. Because we got a Doretti Vanguard. At the ready. Ready. That was the worst joke ever. Sorry. Where are my creatures? Have I just been destroying them this whole time? Maybe I need to play Golgari Cave Troll instead of Fanatic Aronis, because that comes back into my hand, which when I get to my 3rd makes a difference. Yeah, that's just Greg being dumb, because why would you play a Banner of Kinship when you don't have any creatures in play? Where am I even at with my... Yeah, where are all my creatures? Have I just been destroying them from my hand or from my library and they just don't show up? Ugh, don't like that. Nor do I like that. Get out of here. Oh my god. The hell? Okay, finally. Geez, something. This isn't even actually going to help with objectives either. But I hope I can get another one into play here. Creature, I mean. Well, at least the one in my hand gets reach. Right? Yes. Okay. It's another Doomgape. Can I at least get that Fanatic Aronis down and hit my objectives? That would be nice. And hopefully not die. All right. Big and freaky Doomgape. But we win here anyway. I think I need a whip cracker in here. Dread Tiller wasn't doing enough for me. No, I want Rampant Gargantua. I don't think I needed the Rampant Gargantua. Play Whip Cracker. Is he 6 mana? Yes. He's a 3/2, so. How much is Golgari Cave Troll? Where is he at? He's a 1/1. Do I have a 1/1 in? Oh, shoot. It's a Fanatic or Golgari. I'll go Golgari. The frog is so fun with Ren. Yeah. He's pretty awesome. Okay, so 1, 3, 10. One more creature. Something with a good ETB. I could go straight up Commoner Cup. I actually really like this guy for Commoner Cup. Or just in general, but actually, no. Let's not. I was thinking Undercity Eliminator, and maybe I do. But instead, how about Moonshadow for our Wickersmith tool? Or Chaos Spear? Do I already have a 5 in here? 10, 3, 1, 5. Okay, yeah. Chaos Spear works because we got Wickersmith in here. I was playing that one guy. I don't need Wickersmith, actually. Let us play I could do Vraska. No, he's a 3/2. Shoot. The stupid that one objective screwing us up. Enters the battlefield. What are some cool... Oh, it's a 3/3. Understand your limiter is a 3/3. What's a cool 2/2? Emperor Bones? That actually might work. Because we're putting a lot of things into our grave, right? I'm sure at this point, people are just like, geez, it's another Doomgape Emperor Bones deck from main loop. And I'm just like, yeah, bitch, I like it. I don't know what to tell you. What is going on? Why can I not? Oh, okay, it just did the stupid freeze on me where things just lock up. Yeah. I gotta restart here. Do you guys want to keep watching? Or are you guys done? I've been playing for 2 hours here, but if you guys are still up, I mean, it must be getting late for you, Doran, at this point, but I might as well. I made all those changes, and you probably want to see them actually play out, right? So, okay, let's do it. I'm tired, but I'm still watching. Okay. I got to restart here, the game, but sit tight. Okay. All right. Is that really my rank? Ugh. Why are you guys watching me? Look at that. That rank stinks. That rank is rank. I still got a lot of things to. I still got a lot of nodes to get through. So that rank will climb a little bit, but it's still. Even if I perfect everything else, I'm still gonna end up in the 300s. Okay, Emperor of Bones. I think I'll play the Omen Path Journey. I liked already. She gets okay mana on blue matches. She's not great on red matches, so you want the greens and blacks and the blues. Oh shoot, I didn't see that black match. Oh, I got saved. Saved by RNGesus. I don't know why so many people play this creature. She's just okay. I guess it's the gaining life +1. Maybe it's just that what do you call it? Maybe Greg just doesn't know how to play her very well. But I see her in a lot of decks. Personally, I think she's kind of mid. All right. playing this. Try and get a Doomgape down. Nice. 820. Oh, okay. I didn't realize you were in a different country than I. So this is probably a nice little start to your day. Hopefully. Maybe I didn't have anything else in my deck. Oh, man. I would have thought that with all the creatures and library destruction in here, but I haven't really seen a lot of my creatures, have I? I might need creature fetch, which is kind of crazy. I would think that there would be no shortage of creatures here. Oh, it's because I only get defender until end of turn. All right. That's great. That lets me save my emperor. Appreciate you, man. Here we go. All right. Hit the objectives. Not too difficult. Now we get a cave troll. Must be in Europe or something. Oh, to Kumuro? Oh. Good question. Actually, don't know. This guy can come in, take out whatever needs to be taken out. If I don't, then he just gets to be a cool dude in my doing cool stuff for me. Cool. Okay, that worked better. I actually don't hate this deck. Now it's doing more for me. I've yet to see doubling season in either of these battles. But I was thinking though. Oh wait, I didn't put perfect intimidation in here, but so I should just take out the doubling season because it's probably not going to do a lot for me otherwise. What's happening here? Why is it taking so long? So instead of doubling season, I will put some creature fetch in here. Maybe Archdruid's Charm or Garruk Vanguard. I think Archdruid's Charm is just fine. What is happening? Oh, did I have something going on with my connection? Maybe I had a connection hiccup. Where's Archdruid? There it is. Okay. I still want. Oh yeah, doubling season. Take that out and put my tribute to hunger back. That's what I should have done in the first place. I think the booze might be catching up to me. Let's see. Okay, yeah. Put in Golgari Cave Troll and then Doomgape. That is the move. Ooh, Twilight Mire. What and who is that? Ugh, Sabsunin. Titan's Vanguard. Damn, I haven't seen that in forever. Yikes. This could get hairy. Damn. Yikes. And here I am with my stupid hand. Oh, man. Ugh. No. Oh, boy. Typical Gris. Jesus. Was my other loss to a grist? I think it was. Okay, let's keep that Duretti, or let's get the Duretti down. That would be probably helpful. Oh, Emperor Bones. Somebody's been watching the channel. Spectre G. Proud member. Or a proud subscriber, maybe? Yeah. I kind of want to know what he's going to play, but also I don't. So, bye-bye. Bye-bye. Yeah. That did nothing for me. Goodbye. Let's see. I mean, I feel like I'm going to run out of Durettis. Okay. Finally didn't put a creature down, so I get to do that. Oh, I see what he's doing. He's using extravagant replication to create a new Emperor Bones, therefore triggering the skeleton thingy. But here's my own Emperor Bones. How about that? Jeez, how many freaking emperors do you have? Nice to see you again, but I gotta go. All right, here we go. Into a tribute? Yeah. Okay, so we have Archdruid. Grab just one because I need room in my hand to put something in the into my hand from the Emperor. You just keep playing the same cards. I'll keep removing them. I got no problem with that. Okay. Oh, man. I'm going to lose my Emperor, but maybe it won't matter too much. That's interesting because it ends up in the same spot. Choose target creature, create a copy of that card into play under your control. That would actually be a good thing to throw onto my Emperor Bones. If I still had him. Sunken Citadel. I should maybe throw 6 in here instead of one of my other guys because that'll be good for getting my... Oh, man. That'll be good for getting my other... creatures and stuff out. Create some swamp tokens because she got rid of my Duretti, which I'll never forgive her for. Twilight Mire. Okay, we get a Cave Troll and a Whipcracker. Sunken Citadel, sweet. With Owen Path, pulling out the Sunkens. Always so sweet. Emperor of Bones. That's a solid Emperor. We get the Emperor loop going. Oh, okay. Take those. Nice. All right. Let's be done with it. Cool. I think it's just hard not to play 6 with Omen Path Journey. Every time I play Omen Path Journey, I'm like, 6 should be here. Why is 6 never coming out? Oh yeah, I never put him in here, and then I always go back and put him in. Jesus, Gristamania. What power level is 6? He is a 2/4. So what do we got in here? Oh, we got to take out Emperor of Bones though. Yeah. 6 in my deck with Froggy. Yeah, I used to play that one a lot. That was a Grist deck of mine for a while. It's really good. That Lacid Prowler and 6. Really good combo of creatures. Okay, I want the Archdruid's Charm, actually. We could save the or power up the Whipcracker, save him for whatever he plays. Okay, yeah, Archdruid's Charm is alright. Oh, I got saved. I lost, or, actually, Golgari Cave Troll. Those both can come out. I totally whiffed on a match that I saw, but the Cascade bailed me out. Okay, she needs to go. That could absolutely wreak havoc on us if we're not careful. So, speaking of things that can wreak havoc on us, yikes. However, if I can get my third ability down, that would help a lot because we can just keep bringing back a Whipcracker. Oh man, I'm kind of just stuck in a rut here. Let's see if I can get the Golgari Cave Troll down, because if I can, then I can use it to give me a little bit of mana when I use my Tribute to Hunger. I'm not seeing a great Cascade here. If I do that, that's going to set up a 5 match. If I do that, that's probably also going to set up a 5 match. Maybe not. Actually, there. Yeah, okay, perfect. That worked. Ravnica QB. Oh, yeah. I should. I actually don't really. I almost never play the Ravnica QB. Honestly, I find the Ravnica block kind of boring. Especially compared to the other ones, so I really don't have like a great deck for that. I play a Liliana deck, actually. I kind of like the Liliana deck, but I don't like facing Rakdos after Master of Cruelties, after whatever the hell else people want to play. All right, there's our Whipcracker. Sweet. I like the one where I could play Dragonhawk with Chaleva with that. Oh, that's Story Tales. Yeah, this is why we don't like having her around. What was I gonna say about that? Oh, right. I play Domri with a bunch of Streets of New Capenna cards. I like that. When I play it, I actually kind of think that deck is fun. Oh, well, there you go. You went back to my side. Oh, right, because what's his name? Her name. Ariat died. Oh, come on. You again? Boy. Yeah, boy. That's good, though. Let's get rid of some of his junk. Want these because we need to get rid of a lot of crap here. Oh, Doomgape. At least he has trample, so I'm not... At least if I get him into play, he's going to run over my old Doomgape. This frickin' traitor. All right. Good. Had to be done. Dang. I get tons of mana from that whip cracker. That's sick. This Vraska, though, I don't know. Does Death Touch? I think Death Touch stops Trample. So we need to get her out of there, or else we're going to just bash into her with nothing to show for it. Where's our whip crackers? Shoot, yeah. Damn it. Yeah, that was worse than Ariat. What do I have? Where's my whip cracker? Come on, whip cracker. What do you got for me? Yes. I was really worried I was going to hit one of these stupid gold tokens. Really? Oh my god. Wow. The Terratide. Oh, shoot. Blasphemous Edict. Oh my god. And he exiled my. Whatchamacallit. He exiled my grave. Like a frickin' jerk. No, I hate this. Oh, that stayed in play. I totally thought I lost her third. God, we're in trouble here. We are probably screwed. Is that really the only thing I have available to me? Oh, shoot. Well. Ew, blood splatter analysis. I don't like that. Man. Okay, well, at least Ariat's gone. That'll help, kind of. Sweet. Oh, but you stop taking out those gold tokens. We don't need that to happen. Man, that's really not going to do a lot for me, is it? Because I keep running into this stupid Vraska. Jesus. This is what I get for not packing enough removal. I mean, what else can I really say? This freaking sucks. I'm ready to quit this match because this is boring. Well, we lost anyway, so it doesn't matter. Okay, back to the drawing board. I didn't think Vraska, of all things, would destroy me like that. Whipcracker, Gave Troll. I guess I didn't even have... Where was my Duretti Vanguard? That really would have helped, right? God, I really thought that I was fine. But what can we do when it leans so heavy into control? I guess so. But I want something that's going to really bring a lot to the table. I mean, I could just do... Oh, you know what I could try? What's his face? What do we got? 1, 2, 3, 10. Let's see. Could play my own area. What was I thinking? I mean, Aklazot's is a 4/4 that can do stuff, but it has to attack. Sepulchra Primordial. That's kind of funny. But instead, I think... What about Dread? Creature deals damage to you, destroy that creature, then reinforce this creature. Then this creature dies, shuffle this card. When it dies, shuffle into your library. It's not a great Nissa thing. $19 mana is kind of a lot too. I was just trying to think of something that does well when it's in play. That doesn't have to be that. Oh yeah, interesting. More security, go with Sab. Well, that's the thing. It's not necessarily that I'm looking for security in that regard. I just want to see if there's something I could do to that gives me a little bit more utility. Look for more synergy, I get it. Yeah, exactly. What does Famished World say? Oh, right. When a land card is destroyed, this creature gets +3/+3 and gains 6 mana. It only works in certain regards. I could do Pride of Holclade. Right? Because he's a thing with Savage. You can turn a disadvantage around. Yeah, that's true. But it's a 23 mana. It's 2. Do I already have it? I already have a 2. Yeah, she does eat up what's it called? She does eat up removal. So maybe we'll concede to a Sabsunin. Hopefully I could still hit objectives only with 2 creatures that that follow the criteria. Yeah, and if I can get her third ability down, that makes it way easier. I guess I'll go for the match. Oh, I set up a 5 match, though. So that's kind of dumb. But Greg is dumber. Oh, yeah, that little guy is actually pretty good. The little bird there. Gives you some nice evergreens. If you're playing a creature that doesn't have like a great evergreen, that's a good one to pair with that bird. 2020 Samsonin. Oh yeah, I forgot. There's some synergy there with that. Too bad she's in this very specific case. Too bad she's not power 4 or less. Because that would make this what do you call it? That would make this objective super easy. I was mostly resistant to her for that reason, but that makes a lot of sense too. Some cool synergies happening there. Again, why, Greg? Why play Banner when you don't have any creatures out? Speaking of having creatures out, I probably should have thrown some creature fetch in here, but oh well. Okay. Oh, shoot. He's got a lot of clue tokens on the board, so. Oh, you did not collect evidence? All right. Fine. That's how you want to play. Doomgape the first time with Sab. Yeah, makes sense. I think I did that as well at some point, and I just totally forgot. But, yeah, totally. Makes a lot of sense. Okay, let's grab our whip crackers and go for the objectives, if possible. Oh, look at that. Cool, cool, cool. Yeah, we just need to cast these whip crackers, and I think we get to win this turn. Yeah. Phew. Thank goodness for creature fetch. All right. Mr. Crowley. I'm sorry that had to come to that, but you weren't putting up much of a fight. All right. Well, there was a lot of what not to do in my play throughs here. But that's really how I play coalition events anymore. I just like treat him like a QB these days. It's midnight for me, and I'm kind of ready to finish up here. So, gosh, I almost gone 3 hours. So I don't really feel like playing the rest of these matches. So, cool. Well, that was a nice, juicy live stream for you guys. I hope that you enjoyed most of that. I didn't even enjoy some of it, but hopefully there was enough good stuff in there for you guys. Appreciate you hanging out. Thank you. With the 5-9s and Doran and anybody else who's still here. Oh man, I almost fell asleep. Are you still playing Doomgape? I am. Didn't see him a lot in that last battle, but he put in work here and there. So yeah, I think I still got a few of those Planeswalker spotlights, but I want to think about those a little more and don't just do them completely on the fly. So, oh yeah, Ishigami. Sorry, it's getting late, but yeah. So, definitely want to mess around with Kazmina and figure out what cool things you could do with her right now. And what was the other one I wanted to do? Oh yeah, Teferi L. Jackson. I'll do that for you, Dorn. And yeah, so I'm trying to think, is there anything else I wanted to say here? If you're still watching this whole almost 3 hours and you are looking for a coalition, I got link in my description here. Casmina I use with. Oh yes. I'll have to show everybody what that is. What you're talking about. I may have shown something like that, but not with Casmina. But yeah, that is rad. The PM2 Merfolk that converts everything to blue gems. That guy's a menace. I People didn't use him much because it was a bug when he first came out. Surprise, surprise. But yeah, we'll definitely get into that. Yeah, using her A2. Okay, so something to look forward to there, and yeah, I will see you guys there. It might be a few days before I'm able to get to that because I do want to play some Casmina for a while before I present that, and so hope to see you there. Have a good night, everybody, or a good rest of your day for those of you in Europe. And yeah, have a good one.